I'm just going to be quick and short with this live. My name is Christopher Wood. I am 53 years old. I live just outside of Deserano, Ontario, and I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim of Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police for speaking of their human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering. 6 years of injuring, torturing, serious brain injuring, serious skull deforming, splitting, deforming, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, kidnapping, blood and piss forcing, putting illegal prisoner tracking into me, lies, time buying, cover ups, having medical files falsified for treatment refusals, discrimination, and medical blacklisting, assuring all crimes against me for the past 6 years. No criminal record or history, had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years, and no psychological mental health issues or even dealings with them. They are all involved. It's organized, poor, homeless, elderly, disabled are their targets because once they cast their lies against their victims and their narratives, they are using that to cover up torture crimes, identity thefts, and homicides against victims. Ontario Provincial Police in Napanee, whether they have transferred or not, to avoid arrest, charging, and lawsuits against themselves, and Ontario Provincial Police ex-chief or commander, year 2019, had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, Highway 41, and Bridge at the stoplight intersection. Staff Sergeants, years 2019-2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS. A blonde-haired, heavy-set woman, and Shelley Hafner had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with what's taken place with me. Spencer Mills, 14716, Robert Kane, 7224, OPP drug cop. He is involved because of the bullshit lies about drugs that I do not do, and I have not done any drugs, hard drugs, since 2013. Girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS, the one that falsified my medical file for treatment refusals, discrimination, and medical blacklisting. Those that are all criminally negligent involved in co-committing and covering up with criminal negligence and intent, including even having me falsely charged twice to prevent anything legal on them in an attempt to try to discredit me, in an attempt to try to give me a criminal record, in an attempt to avoid arresting and charging for the crimes that they are guilty of, from the file falsification for the treatment refusals, discrimination, the name calling, the belittling, and more, having me falsely charged twice to do it. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Margie V, she goes by, aka also Tatiana Vukadinovic, girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS. Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Coviduck, and patient relations. Public beware, they have no care or concern for life in any way, shape, or form, and I have proven it. They will do what they have to do to commit their crimes, including lobotomizing victims for OPP benefit, along with mental health benefit. My mother, she was stalked, tortured, and her life was taken. Two of my dogs were killed. Co-offenders, registered sex offenders, drug traffickers, 4 OPP who are getting free drugs, drop charges, and obvious immunity for the crimes that they are committing with for the police in Napanee, Ontario. Two of them are actually my cousins who are guilty of serious brain injury me, skull splitting me, being involved with my identity theft, and I can 100% prove it. He is involved to get stabbing charges dropped, and he personally told me he was involved with this, fucked up and let me know. Dale Hartwick and his uncle Harry Hartwick, who is also guilty of very serious crimes on me as a child as well. Dale Hartwick's boyfriend, Anthony Tony Axel Rose Hearns, he is guilty of blinding me in my right eye, skull splitting me. I have pictures where I look exactly like him. I can 100% prove my words, including even the same cockeye he has. No shit. Tyler Teabag Lake, he is the boyfriend lover to OPP drug cop Robert Kane. He is also a rat informant. He is guilty of torturing and killing my dog. Arson attempts on previous address. Throwing blood on a previous address. Threats of stabbing. He is guilty of being involved with my identity theft. Once again, I can prove my words where I have pictures and video. I look exactly like the punk. And he is only approximately 30, 35 years old and no relation in any way, shape, or form. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted murder on me. Jason Gimpy Two-Step Van Alstyne, he is a crackhead. He is a fentanyl dealer for OPP Robert Kane. He sells laced fentanyl with niacin to cause overdose homicides for addicts and the homeless between Napanee and Kingston, Ontario, and his murders are being covered up. He is a stroke victim, and this is why he is involved with OPP in hopes that because of him being a stroke victim, they can use him for deniability against his victims while still being 100% involved. He is approximately 45 years old. He frequents Napanee, Deserano, and Kingston, of course. He is an inbred, low-life crackhead. He is guilty of identity theft on me with the intent he was stalking me even in Kingston when I was homeless. As well, he is guilty of identity theft, brain injury me with the intent to commit homicide, identity disability, and insurance fraud. And it can all be 100% proven regardless of how it sounds. Raymond Bubbles LeBeau, he is guilty of torturing and killing my dog with Tyler Teabag Lake, March 24, 2023. He is an obsessed homosexual meth stalker. He is guilty of brain injury me, torture crimes, and he is guilty of attempted murder with his roommate Samantha. Bert Hustler, he used to date my wife after we separated. He is guilty of being involved with my identity theft. He is an obsessed homosexual. He is very seriously dangerous. He is a schizophrenic, a meth head who is also in a permanent psychosis. He is a crackhead, a morphine dealer. He believes that he used to play hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He is guilty of brain injury me, torture crimes against me. He thinks that he is my owner. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted murder against me, and because I am the end of my bloodline, it makes him guilty of mass murder. Along with everybody else involved, they cannot be arrested without $22,000 in Napanee because, once again, they can implicate and involve everyone that they are doing their crimes with and for in Napanee. This guy, he is a pimp, a woman beater, a child abuser, and he is also guilty of attempted murder. He is homeless and he associates with my mother's son, Kevin Sweet, where he goes to smoke crack. Thinks that I am a wolf. Anthony Hearns, Tony Hearns, and this is the one that I have pictures of the same cockeye that's guilty of blinding me. He's guilty of. I also have his piss and shit inside my head as well, his feces, so I can also 100% prove his crimes with that DNA inside my skull. As disgusting as that is, along with the other fuckers that I am going to show. This is the one that's guilty of stalking and torturing my mother, now bald glasses. He frequents Prince Charles School, Tim Hortons for children. The loaf and ale and coffee cravings, now bald glasses, lives behind a law office on Highway 41 Center Street and Bridge Street in Napanee, Ontario. He is a child sex slave trafficker for OPP, ex-chief or commander, the one that had me shot. He thinks he and I were switched at birth, believes he is my dad, was stalking, calling my mother mom. Goes by many alias names: Bill Woldridge, Bill Coolidge, Bill Delarossable, James Bubbles, Stephen Mavis, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names as well. He is also associated to serial killer Russell Williams. This is Bert Hustler. Raymond Bubbles LeBeau. Tyler Teabag Lake. OPP supervisor and serial killer Blair Hardy, Blair Kane. Jason Gimpy Two-Step Allstein. I've barely slept within the last 12 hours, or within the last 24 hours, I should say. I've been getting nothing but serious deforming in the back of my head and a whole lot of burning. My skull, when it gets burning, and this all happened to me after I was shot. This is Bert Hustler and Maggie Falls underneath him. This is a picture of me with my long hair before my serious changes I've been through. Here's another picture of me on my old Facebook, which was hacked. Also me at one time, not too long ago either. Very serious physical changes that have been done to me when people disappear, families are murdered and missing. I would seriously check the police and make sure that they are not involved in using their badges as a means to cover up their crimes. This has physically been done to me. So this is why I show the tattoo on my hand. Congratulations on what you have accomplished with me, Ontario Provincial Police, and your criminal fucking doctors and your lowlives. As I said, I am the end of my bloodline, and somebody needs to get arrested. Fuck your $22,000 extortion, because you yourself, along with your criminal doctors, are going to criminally pay for what you've done to me, whether you think so or not. I know this probably is not going to be seen because OPP have it blocked out. The one known as Bill Waldridge, Stephen Mavis, has my computer hacked, and I can 100% prove it as well. So a lot of it's being blocked out plus shadow banned to prevent the truth of being getting out that OPP are nothing but murdering pieces of shit garbage who are committing identity theft, sex slavery trafficking, framings, sex assaults, kidnapping, putting illegal prisoner tracking into victims, full physical identity thefts and changes, completely and totally brain injuring and splitting their victims, skull deforming, body mutilations, lung and kidneys while having victims medically blacklisted to prevent them help, having my parents stalked, tortured, and murdered, having my dogs killed as well, proven to be very seriously sick, very seriously dangerous, and sadistic cops, along with their very seriously dangerous criminal doctors. I can prove my words if all of these fuckers were to be arrested. And this is not going to be turned around on me. I have shown and proven 100% the crimes done to me. So Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Blair fucking Hardy Kane, Billy Boy Waldridge, even Robert Berry, the Laidlaw truck driver who is a serial killer and may be responsible for the death of a woman that happened, of a body that was found on Tyandanega Reserve. There is also a reserve cop involved with OPP, human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, who is involved with using CEW on victims, i.e., me, using Stingray, slander, stalking. His brother is involved. He is a sex slave trafficker. He is guilty of stalking, trying to attempted drugging me through crack cocaine. He introduced himself as being me one time while high on crack and was talking about talking about collecting disability in Kingston, Ontario. Travis Brandt and Christopher Brandt are also involved, and one way or another, both of them too are going to be arrested and charged for what they are guilty of. And I want the charge to be attempted murder with intent to commit. I'm not playing games. I went to OPP to try to get arresting and charging, and I have the video on my YouTube channel to prove it. I've tried OIPRD at the time. I've tried LECO several times and no luck, including even private prosecution and being falsely charged the second time with the help of the Justice of the Peace, who is guilty of obstructions, threats, intimidations, and accusations, stating I was high on marijuana and hallucinating being sodomized because it was done through the one known as Bill Waldridge, aka Stephen Mavis, possibly the harbored escapee and Staff Sergeant, Ontario Provincial Police in 2019. Luckily, no cops or anyone else in Napanee can be arrested and charged. Damage done, and once again, this is not going to be fucking turned around on me, completely and totally destroying my fucking brain, my memories, and everything else for your benefit, in hopes of fucking me to get away with your crimes that you are guilty of. And the longer you buy time and numbing me down with these pieces of shit, the longer I am going to be mentally fucked. So you're getting away with what you're getting away with, and I hope all of you lowlives are happy for guilty of ending a Wood bloodline because you're homosexual, murdering fucking lowlives, hiding behind badges and your doctor positions. Lives of poor, homeless, elderly mean nothing in Napanee, Ontario to these pieces of shit. It's something that they can buy, sell, and trade, and they are doing it and making a lot of money off people's backs, including falsifying fucking death records and birth records as well. Public, be very, very aware of this and take it very serious. My medical, legal, and human rights have been taken from me. There is nothing I can do in any way, shape, or form about what has been done to me. But check out my other channels, Bill Woldridge, whether you're watching this or not, Tyler fucking Lake, Dale Hartwick, and the rest of you lowlives, you're numb the right side of my fucking head. Now you're completely fucking the left. So you're completely and totally mentally destroying me while preventing me medical help that could be proven of your fucking crimes, you pieces of shit, for revenge retaliation. No criminal record or history or association, and no doctors prior to being shot by OPP chief before he left Napanee, the pedophile, sex offending child molester. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. And to the bastards blocking this out, go fuck yourself.